Meera Kumar is a freelance podcast producer and content developer based in the UK.
Yeah, in London.
So is there a specific type of podcast or audio content that you work on, or is it a range of things?
I make an effort to work on like a range of stuff, so audio dramas, branded chat shows, narrative podcasts, because I think it makes you better to work in like a whole bunch of different genres rather than sticking to one.
What is it working at the moment? Genres come in and out of vogue and in and out of fashion. We know like true crime always stays kind of one of the hot favorites.
Yeah.
But from your experience, what are people clicking on and listening to at the moment?
Well, I think there's some debate about narrative podcasting. In fact, at the podcast show this year, my topic is narrative podcasting dead? And it's not. People do love it, but it's a different beast. I think I see a lot of chat shows in like the top 20 on like our podcast charts, but I think that's because we just need to push the boat out, and I think now is like a really great time.
So why are some people, and sorry to cut across you, why are some people saying that it's dead?
I think it's more of like a budget thing. Like it takes a lot of production time and budget to make a narrative show, whereas it's quite quick and easy to film a chat show and put it online.
Okay. But you don't think there's any merit to that it's dead, that format?
No, I think it's exciting. I mean, it's the same as like a TV show or a documentary or even a film. Like these are big budget, like complex productions, and I think listeners love them. Some of them, soar a lot higher and find audiences a lot bigger than others. Like you said, some true crime shows do that. Ghost Story from Wondery did that last year. So I think that it depends, but no, narrative podcasting is not dead.
And I can see how for clients and broadcasters, the big podcasts that we know, like Serial and all that, of course, they became the phenomenal successes worldwide.
Yeah.
But so many that we don't hear of and don't talk about, a lot of money went into them, but they never went anywhere. So do you think that's why there is maybe a push from broadcasters or producers to say, well, let's not focus on this format, let's do something that's quicker and easier and cheaper to make?
Yeah.
Less risk.
Exactly. And I think making your money back in podcasting is hard, and it requires like a brilliant strategy, and that doesn't always work, and it's much easier to make your money back on a certain type of show than it is on others. And so I think that it means that you just need to have a range of shows kind of in your roster, those that you know will make a lot more money and those that you know might be a loss but creatively are phenomenal.
So finally, your key strategy to making a podcast successful. When we're talking about monetization.
In terms of monetization?
Yeah.
So what I think it is...
You want to hear the ching-ching?
Yeah, if you want the ching-ching, then what you need to do is genuinely build like a strong relationship with your audience. And a lot of companies don't do that because they don't have the means, the time, the people who can do that. But individual creators, the ones that blow up online, you see that their shows do incredibly. They make like 40, 50K a month on Patreon, and that is because they talk to their audience in the comments, they build a relationship with these people, there's a lot more audience interaction, and so when you bring them to Patreon, you make money because they love you, and there's that investment that, a two-way investment, and I think that is really the money maker.
Meera, thank you very much.
You're welcome.